Imagine starting a company by mailing DVDs in red envelopes. Imagine competing against one of the biggest corporations in America. Now imagine turning that small DVD rental business into a company worth hundreds of billions of dollars. A company that changed the way the world watches movies and TV shows forever. This is the incredible story of Netflix. Today, Netflix is one of the most powerful entertainment companies on Earth. It has hundreds of millions of subscribers across the globe, produces award-winning movies and TV series, and has completely transformed the entertainment industry. But the company's journey was far from easy. In fact, there was a time when Netflix was fighting for survival and came dangerously close to disappearing forever. To understand how Netflix became a global giant, we need to go back to the 1990s. At the time, renting movies looked very different from today. There was no streaming. There was no watching movies instantly on your phone, laptop, or smart TV. If you wanted to watch a movie, you usually had to visit a physical rental store. And one company dominated this business: Blockbuster. At its peak, Blockbuster had thousands of stores across the United States and millions of customers. For many people, Friday night meant visiting a Blockbuster store, picking a movie, and bringing it home. It seemed like an unbeatable business. Then came an entrepreneur named Reed Hastings. According to a popular story, Hastings was frustrated after paying a large late fee for a rented movie. Whether the story is completely accurate or not, it inspired a powerful idea. What if renting movies could be simpler? What if customers could order movies without leaving their homes? In 1997, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph founded Netflix. Their original idea was surprisingly simple. Customers would order DVDs online, and Netflix would mail them directly to their homes. When customers finished watching the movie, they would simply send it back. At first, many people doubted the concept. The internet was still young, online shopping was not yet common, and many consumers were comfortable with traditional rental stores. But Netflix believed the future would belong to convenience. The company launched its website in 1998. Initially, customers paid individually for each rental. Growth was slow. The founders experimented constantly, searching for a better business model. Then they discovered something that would change everything: a subscription service. Instead of paying for each movie separately, customers could pay a monthly fee and rent as many DVDs as they wanted. Even more importantly, there were no late fees. This was a revolutionary idea. Millions of customers hated late fees. In fact, late fees generated a huge portion of Blockbuster's profits. Netflix turned this weakness into a competitive advantage. Customers loved the new model. Subscriptions began growing rapidly. Yet Netflix still faced enormous challenges. The company was losing money. Competition was intense, and many investors remained skeptical. Then, in 2000, Netflix made a decision that would become one of the most famous moments in business history. The company approached Blockbuster with an offer. Netflix wanted Blockbuster to buy the company for around $50 million. At the time, Netflix was struggling. The founders believed a partnership could help both businesses, but Blockbuster's executives rejected the offer. Some reports suggest they even laughed at the proposal. From their perspective, Netflix looked small and insignificant. Blockbuster was the king of movie rentals. Why would they need a tiny internet company? That decision would later become one of the greatest missed opportunities in corporate history. Over the next several years, Netflix continued improving its service. Its subscriber base grew steadily. Meanwhile, Blockbuster remained focused on physical stores. But technology was changing. Internet speeds were improving. Computers were becoming more powerful. And Netflix's leadership saw a future that many others ignored: streaming. The idea seemed ambitious. Instead of mailing DVDs, movies could be delivered instantly through the internet. No waiting, no shipping, no physical discs. Just click and watch. In 2007, Netflix launched its streaming service. At first, the library was small, the technology was limited, but the potential was enormous. Many people underestimated streaming, just as they had underestimated online DVD rentals years earlier. Netflix understood that consumer behavior was changing. People wanted convenience, they wanted instant access, they wanted entertainment on demand. As smartphones, tablets, and smart TVs became more popular, streaming exploded. Netflix was perfectly positioned. Subscriber numbers skyrocketed. The company expanded internationally. New markets opened across Europe, Latin America, Asia, and beyond. Millions of people who had never visited a Blockbuster store were now watching Netflix. But another challenge emerged. Netflix depended heavily on content created by other studios. Major media companies could remove their movies and TV shows at any time. This represented a serious risk. The solution was bold. Netflix would create its own content. Many experts thought this was a terrible idea. Producing movies and television shows required massive investments. There was no guarantee of success, but Netflix moved forward anyway. In 2013, the company released House of Cards. It became a huge success. For the first time, Netflix proved that a streaming platform could produce premium original content. This changed everything. Soon came Orange is the New Black, then Narcos, Stranger Things, The Crown, Money Heist, Wednesday, and many more. Netflix transformed from a distributor into a major Hollywood studio. The company began competing directly with traditional television networks and movie studios. Its influence grew year after year. By now, viewers were changing their habits. Instead of waiting for weekly episodes, they could watch entire seasons at once. The term binge watching entered popular culture. Netflix had fundamentally changed how people consumed entertainment. The company's success inspired competitors. Soon, powerful rivals entered the streaming industry. Disney launched Disney+. Warner Brothers introduced Max. Amazon expanded Prime Video. Apple launched Apple TV+. The streaming wars had begun. For the first time, Netflix faced serious competition from companies with enormous financial resources and massive content libraries. The battle became more intense. Yet Netflix continued innovating. The company invested billions in original content. It improved recommendation algorithms using artificial intelligence. It expanded into documentaries, reality shows, animation, and international productions. One of Netflix's greatest strengths became its ability to discover global hits. A Korean series could become popular in America. A Spanish show could dominate worldwide rankings. A German thriller could attract millions of viewers. Netflix was helping create a truly global entertainment market. Then came another major test. After years of rapid growth, subscriber numbers began slowing. Competition increased. Investors became concerned. For the first time in years, Netflix faced doubts about its future. Management responded with new strategies. The company introduced advertising-supported plans. It cracked down on password sharing. It expanded into gaming and live content experiments. Once again, Netflix adapted. The same willingness to evolve that helped it survive against Blockbuster was helping it navigate a new era of competition. Looking back, Netflix's story is not really about DVDs or streaming. It's about adaptation. Again and again, the company reinvented itself. It moved from physical rentals to subscriptions, from subscriptions to streaming, from streaming to original content, and from a small startup to one of the most influential entertainment companies in history. The most fascinating part is that Netflix could have disappeared long ago if Reed Hastings had accepted failure, if the company had refused to embrace streaming, if it had been afraid to invest in original content, or if Blockbuster had recognized the threat early enough. History might have looked very different. Today, Netflix stands as a powerful reminder that success belongs to companies willing to challenge themselves before competitors do. Because in business, the greatest danger is often not competition. It's becoming comfortable. And while Blockbuster became comfortable, Netflix kept changing. That difference changed the entertainment industry forever.